guys. So I know I am super slow to discover these, but these are the Hanhoo Blemish patches. Basically, it's like a teeny tiny band-aid type thing. You stick on a zit, and it allegedly, like, clears it up way fast. I've not yet tried these. I've heard so many people recommend them, though. And allegedly they sell them at Walmart. But the catch, you can't buy them online. You have to pick them up in store, and that's like not even an option for me. So for me, they're out of reach that way. But I got them in either Ipsy or Allure, something like that. Regardless, I do have a pack. I also saw that they sell them on Amazon. They just mark up the price. But I mean, if these work as well as people claim, I might be willing to pay it. So anyway, so these are blemish patches. This pack has 36 patches in it. Non-medicated hydrocolloid spot treatment. Protects blemishes from dirt, debris, and infections. Blends in with skin for daytime or overnight use. Reduces inflammation and redness. And gently absorbs impurities. So I'm sure we have all had to deal with some mask need during this pandemic. I have been so lucky up until now. I finally got one. I finally got one from the damn mask. Even as often as I've been washing it, finally happened. Probably because I put on moisturizer right before putting on the mask. Bad form. Bad form. I am positive that's what did it. But anyway, so non-medicated hydrocolloid spot treatment. Transparent hydrocolloid patches target impurities without drying out the surrounding area, which would be fantastic. Individual adhesive patches absorb excess pus and oil, minimizing the appearance of blemishes while acting as a protective layer. Easy peel package design allows for sanitary application, safe for daily use. So cleanse and dry the affected area, remove the patch from the protective film and apply directly over the blemish. Patch will turn white as it absorbs the impurities. Basically, you're seeing the pus when that happens. Remove patch once color transforms and replace with a new patch if necessary. Approximate use time 6 to 8 hours. You may apply makeup over the patch if desired. So there's two sizes in this pack. There's 18 10mm ones and 18 12mm ones. So it's like giving an approximation of size out here. So there's that. Do not use in combination with medicated products or treatments. Oops. I kind of put on spot treatment first, so I should probably wash that off and then do this. For external use only, stop use if irritation and or rash occurs, keep out of reach of children and animals. Well, I used the spot treatment last night, it just didn't do anything, so that's why I'm going to try this. So, hold on, let me wash real quick, I'll be right back. Okay, did that, so let's go ahead and open this up. I do like it's a resealable thing, so I can stick them back in after. So 1 or 2 sheets in here. Can't quite, I think it's 2 sheets. Yeah, it is, okay. Or no, that's like the protective layer on top. Oh, I see, I see. I think I only need one of the smaller patches, so here's what they look like. Let me go ahead and do that. Of course, now that top sheet doesn't want to come off. Of fucking course. Whoop. Okay. Because of course, why would it be anything less than terrible for me, right? Right. Okay. So we're gonna just slap it on. Right on top of it. I did not center that, did I? Let's see if I can get it to still stick. Watch it not work now because I did that. Real cute, right? I guess now we just sit back and we watch and wait for what, if anything, happens, I suppose. But, interesting. Not quite how I was expecting it to look on. I guess from a distance it's not crazily obvious. I mean, I suppose if I turn that damn light off and it didn't reflect off it, it might be better, but let's see. It doesn't list anything about, like, the ingredients in it, which is what kind of squicks me out and makes me nervous, but we're gonna do it, we're gonna do. So, hopefully there's nothing, like, scary in it, but 6 to 8 hours. I don't know what time it is now, but I'll probably take this off before I leave for work. I don't go to work till 4, and it's probably like 9 or 10 now, so probably around the time I leave would be appropriate to remove it. So I will record any little updates if it looks like it's starting to change colors. Okay, update. Next morning, just realized I forgot to put my glasses on, but oh well. I used not one, but 2 of these things yesterday. Do we see this still very much here? Now, the first one I put on didn't do diddly squat. Like, I waited the full number of hours. There was no white on it even. Nothing. Now, I don't know if that's because I had to, like, peel it up and then slide it back where it goes when I first applied it. Maybe it did something to where it didn't work. I don't know. So I slapped another one on as soon as I took that one off at the end of the number of hours. And I left that one on all through my work shift and everything. And it was on beneath my mask, so I don't know. But that one, when I pulled it up, there was like little teeny tiny baby dots of white on it. But I have to wonder, were those actually from my skin, or was that because I was working the dough press at work last night and some of it got through the mask and possibly into that? It was like maybe flour that was on it. I don't know, but this thing is still here, and it's still painful, and it's still as angry as it was going in. I feel lied to. Everyone who told me they work first shot for them, I feel like they freaking lied. So, I mean, I haven't given up on them yet. I've got 36 patches in here. I can keep going until this thing goes away all on its own naturally if I have to, but, so far, must admit, not impressed yet. No, I'm just not. I'm not. Wish I were, but I'm not. I'll keep playing with them. I'll update if it actually suddenly decides to work as advertised and draw out a bunch of crap. Or if it continues to not do crap, I guess I'll tell you that too. But it seems like everybody acts like these are the be-all and end-all of everything. So I went in with high hopes here that it would work, given that I finally remembered that I had them at a time that I had an active breakout I could slap it on. And so far, it just doesn't seem like it's doing a thing. So far, not impressed. Hoping it'll prove me wrong, though. Okay, so I have a little more to say about those Hanhoo Blemish patches. So I've tried quite a few of them at this point, and while initially I thought it was more or less a total loss other than like one time when it worked, no, I found out quite accidentally. Apparently if I go a little bit off script with them, I can get them to work for me. But if I use them as directed where you just slap a patch on a zit and leave it on for 5 to 8 hours, yeah, it really, for the most part, does fuck all for me. Like, maybe it'll get, like, a teeny, tiny bit of something out, and that's about it. However, I don't know that I would recommend doing it this way. This is just how I have personally found that I have actually gotten them to do a thing and draw stuff out of my skin that they otherwise were not doing and seem to be working more like what I have seen other people's results looking like. If I popped the zit first, which I know you are so not supposed to do, but just hang with me here, and it's still open, like, just done it, and then I slap one right on there. Like, it's still red from doing it earlier, but it is 100% completely flat. It doesn't feel like there's any crap in there now. I finally have one I can show you guys that has enough shit in it to where you'll be able to tell, yeah, Yeah, that is some nasty crap. That is all pus. That is disgusting. But it is no longer in my skin. It's in there. Now, when I did it just over a zit, unpopped, at best, I would get maybe a couple teeny tiny little white specks on there, like the size of like the end of a pin, okay? Like, this is why I was mistaking a few times that I would wear them under my mask at work. I was thinking, was it just because I stood too close to the dough press? Maybe some flour somehow, someway got into it from the front side, even though that makes logically zero sense. Nah, it may have gotten like a speck or two of crap out. But this! Alright, this is more like what they're supposed to be working like. And I've been able to replicate these results several times over by doing it this method where I pop it and then slap one on immediately, almost as if it were a band-aid just to keep stuff out more than anything. Yeah, no, now I'm getting results. Nasty as it may be. I need to toss that thing now. I just kept it so I could show you guys, because usually when I've done this, I've meant to go on camera and film this to show you one, but this one was so big and so nasty, I was like, alright, this is the perfect one to show you guys. Now, it took me going through, let's see. It even rips off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them so far to have been able to deduce this. Of those 11, I'd say at this point I've gotten maybe about half of them successful because I started doing it this way. The ones before that, I was so ready to write these off as a waste of money. I don't know. I still want to know how some people are getting them to work just by slapping it on as you're supposed to use them. Because I still have absolutely fuck all luck that way. But doing it this way, yeah, I'll even get a little closer. I very, very, very gently did the pop thing. I know darn well I didn't get everything out. I just wanted a small opening there so I could slap this on so it would have a point of purchase to draw the shit out through. That is my logic. Although, yes, I know. Don't pop your zits. They leave scars. I'm like, you know what? For how scarred my poor skin is at this point, what's another one gonna matter? Because without these, I'd be popping them anyway. So, let's be real here. But, yeah, that shouldn't be broadcasting that. But at the same time, TMI, I'm real with you guys. But yeah, we're talking about acne patches. Of course it's gonna get nasty. If you didn't want nasty, you probably shouldn't have clicked on this. But especially on my channel, of all channels, where I don't sugarcoat anything. But anyway. So yeah, I would say, for me personally, although my experience does not seem to be the norm with these things, that, alright, doing it this way, I can make them work. Doing them the regular way, I don't seem to have any luck. So, how do I feel about them? Well, if I'm gonna pop them anyway, I'd rather have the crap that's under the skin that didn't come out when I popped it drawn out by one of these than just sitting around in there and collecting and building back up into a bigger, worse one. So, I would still say I find these worth the money for me. They don't cost very much, but, if you can get them to work the proper way, though, that is fan-fucking-tastic for you, and I am so happy for you. I wish I were in that club. I don't know why my skin is stupid. I don't know why they don't play nice with these the right way. But at least I found a way in which they do work for me. I have also considered the possibility, what if Ipsy sent me a bullshit package of, like, knockoff ones that were supposedly the thing that might be a counterfeit? Okay. I've taken that into account. I went and bought my own pack from another source. So we'll see. It's totally different packaging, but it's the same brand and everything, so we'll see. If I have different luck with that package once I run out of these, I'll make an update video. Otherwise, I will continue using these the way that I've figured out apparently works for me. So, anyways, yeah, so that's about my takeaway on these, is that apparently the takeaway is your mileage may vary. Your mileage may vary. But if you're like the majority of people who use these and apparently have them work perfectly fine the correct way, then I would say they're totally worth the money because these are cheap to start with. So if they actually work the right way for you, you'll probably save a bunch of money just using these. If you have to do it the way I do, I mean, obviously it doesn't cost any more to buy the same product, but, yeah, I mean, it depends on how comfy are you with popping them first. Like I said, I do it very, very, very gently, just enough, once it's already come to a head, just enough to get a teeny tiny little opening in the skin, just so it has a point of purchase to draw the crap out from, since apparently it is just not doing the thing on its own for me. But anyways, if anyone has any suggestions beyond that with these, if I am somehow, some way, getting something wrong in how I'm using them, I mean, it seems pretty obvious. You take it off the sheet, you stick it on the thing, you wait 8 hours, you take it off. Is there something I'm missing? Is there some other step that I have apparently missed that you're supposed to do? If so, let me know. If not, then I guess I'll just keep using them the way that I figured out works for me. But anyways, that's it for this one, guys. So as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Have you tried these? How did they work for you? Or not work for you? Let me know that and anything else down below about anything at all. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.